Call it how it is. It couldn't have gone worse in some ways, right? From an injury realm, right? You have Rashawn Slater out for the year, right? That is the second biggest blow the team could have sustained. Najee Harris, horrible eye injury, right? But it looks like he might actually play against the Chiefs, which to me would be a miracle, Mario.
Would
If
be.
he's able to play, I saw him playing catch with Amari Hampton on the sideline. I think it was a tennis ball they're throwing back and forth, and Najee was catching them, so he can see at least a little bit. That's great news for the Chargers. But the Rashawn Slater injury to me is what really puts like a cloud over this offseason. Even though it was the preseason, it's still the offseason, and it sucks. I mean, that's just the thing that really kind of bothers me. The other thing that kind of bothers me too, Mario, is that Joe Ortiz sat on his hands in the offseason. I know there's nothing we can do about that now, but when you have a guy like Rashawn Slater that goes down, you really want to question, well, why didn't we get a guy like Drew Dahlman, a guy that was out there during free agency that we could have picked up? Why didn't we draft an offensive liner sooner than the sixth round in case we needed somebody to rotate on this line? I think that is going to be the biggest question mark heading into the season. And then throughout the season, it's going to be our biggest pain point because we're going to say, can we block? Even in these preseason games, Mar, you watch them and you're going, this is a really bad offensive line. Are they going to be able to block for Justin Herbert? They're going to be able to block for Amari Hampton. So for me, that's the negative. The positive is that I think Trey Lance might be decent as a backup. If we ever get in trouble and he has to get into a game, we're probably screwed anyway. But I like the way that Trey Lance played in this preseason. I love the way that Keandre Lambert-Smith played in this preseason. And I also love that everybody that talks about Amari Hampton is saying he's the next big deal. I think Amari Hampton is still going to be my pick for Rookie of the Year, even though the offensive line might struggle. But I'm really pumped about these rookies that we have for the team. I'm still just disappointed about Rashawn Slater, but that's a me problem. I need to get over that.